Hey everyone, and welcome back to Farm Girl in Progress. I am Nadine, if you haven't been here before. Today, I'm hoping to get outside and get some work done, but it has been a rainy day all day, so I'm gonna start off in my office giving you guys a plant update on my seedlings. So let's go ahead and show you. It is a jungle in here, guys. Look how tall these tomato plants are. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get them outside to start hardening them off here this week. Some things have kind of wilted out a little bit. The onions are a little droopy. And the tomatoes, I need to get some fertilizer for them. But most of them are doing pretty good. My marigolds are getting big. My zinnias are getting big. I have one little lavender plant. And all of these peppers are doing awesome. So this week I need to work on getting these guys hardened off, and I'll do a video on that a little bit later this week. Today, I only have 6 days until the last day of frost, so I can start planting in a week. But I don't have soil in my garden beds yet. So I did have an order of topsoil and mushroom manure coming today, but because of the rain, they canceled it and we rescheduled for Thursday. So that's two days from now. But we'll see how that works. It's supposed to rain all week. But it looks like the rain has let up a little bit here for today. So I'm gonna try to move my compost pile and get that in my garden beds, just to save a little bit of money. So let me go outside. I'll show you my compost pile and what I'm wanting to do. Before we head out to the compost, I remembered I wanted to show you guys something. Do you guys remember those gladioli bulbs I planted a little while back? Well, guess what? They're coming up, guys. Look at that. They're over here too. On this side because they're not green yet, but there they are. Some over there. I love springtime, guys. It's so pretty. And after a rain, it smells so good. Take a look at these bleeding hearts, guys. These are one of my favorites. These were actually here when I moved here. However, it was just one, and it was right here, and it was huge. So I split it, and I made two, and now they take up this whole space for the spring. So pretty. Let's go head back to the compost, though. And my oldest says he has something he wants to show us too, so let's make a pit stop and we'll see what he wants to show us. All right, buddy, what do you want to show us?
Cherries! We're finally having cherries this year.
Oh, look at that. We do have some cherries. Oh. And the turkeys. So these are all the garden beds, guys. They're ready for soil.
Look at him.
I know, he's all fluffed up, huh?
Yeah, and it's the longest I ever seen him stay all fluffed up. He's never been fluffed up that long.
He hasn't. This is a long time.
He's never been fluffed up that fast. I mean, that long. This is even longer than we usually catch him doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Usually he would have stopped by now. Aw, he looks like Snorog is impressed now.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, honeybees, for pollinating our cherry tree.
Aren't these turkeys cute, guys? So let's head over to the compost pile that I want to move. What I want to do is basically save myself some money, and instead of completely filling my garden beds with new soil, I'm going to put hopefully a couple inches of my old compost in the bottom of the garden beds. That way the new soil is just the first top couple of layers mixed in with peat moss and some perlite. And yeah, just in the long run, save myself some money. So here is the compost pile. I basically just throw in all of the wood chips from the chickens, the ornamental grass cuttings, grass clippings, dirt, yard clippings, whatever goes into this compost pile. Sometimes food scraps if it's not for the chickens. And this has just been building over the last 5 years that we've been here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take as much of it as I can and put it into the bottom of the garden beds. That way I don't have to spend a bunch of money on new soil when I have this big pile of stuff back here. Alrighty guys, the rain's coming down pretty good, so I'm gonna put my phone and phone charger away so that they don't get ruined in the rain, but I'm gonna keep working. I'll bring you guys back out when I'm done for the day. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done. I am doing 2 wheelbarrows of compost per garden bed right now because I don't know how far my pile of compost is gonna go, so I just figured 2 wheelbarrows per for now and see where that gets me. And if I have more, I'll add more to the beds, but for now, that's what I'm doing. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Alrighty guys, so the rain has let up a little bit here, so I can bring you back out. I'll show you what we've got done so far, and then we'll just keep chugging along. Got your legs here. So I think we'll set you up over here. Alrighty, so we've got 1, 2, 3 big beds done, the 2 skinny ones, and then 1 4-foot by 4-foot bed. So let's show you what those look like. So here's what we've got so far. This is 2 wheelbarrows in each of these big ones. There's a lot of like sticks and twigs and grasses and things that haven't broken down yet in the compost, but that's fine. That's another reason why I'm putting it down on the bottom. That way the soil on top, it'll eventually just break down and become part of the soil. So those are the 3 big ones, and then I've got the 2 skinny ones on the end done here, and then this 4-foot by 4-foot. And I still have those ones with the 4-foot by 4-foot at the end there, and then these 3 here, which should be about 13 more wheelbarrows. So let's get to it, because the dirt's not gonna move itself. And set you guys up. Alrighty guys, I still have 3 big boxes, 1 big box left to fill, but I thought I would take you back to the compost again and show you just how much compost we've used so far. And just keep going. I'm a mess, guys. Now that the rain's stopped, it is hot and humid. Well, maybe not so much hot, but definitely humid. So I'm a sweaty, gross mess, but that's what you get when you're working outside. Hopefully as the sun goes down here, it continues to cool off a bit, and I can finish up these last 4 boxes pretty quickly. I'm hopeful. Anyway, that's one thing I love about when it rains. It smells so good after it rains. So we're back here by the compost again. I'll get you guys set up. So here's what's left of the compost, guys. We've used quite a bit. Here's the back side of it. There's not much left, so hopefully we can finish up the last couple boxes with what we've got here. Because I want to continue to use what's back here, because this is mostly finished compost and the stuff up front isn't finished yet. So I want to leave it there if at all possible and just use the mostly finished compost. So just to give you an idea of size here, this pile was probably 3.5 to 4 feet tall, and it came all the way out to here, so it's quite a bit. It's just a blessing that I had it here and was able to fill some of these boxes. Any way that you guys can save money on your homestead, on your hobby farm, your backyard garden, whatever it is, however you can save money is always a good idea. So in my case, using my compost pile to fill my garden beds some of the way to save myself some money on topsoil and mushroom manure was a huge money saver, because up here in Pennsylvania, I don't know about anywhere else, but here in Pennsylvania, it is for double shredded topsoil, that's the good stuff, it's $25 a yard. And then for mushroom manure, it's $35 a yard. I just ordered $120 worth of topsoil and mushroom manure, and that's just for 2 yards of each. I don't know if my math was right. Math is not my friend, guys, so if I added that wrong, I'm sorry. I know it's around there. So yeah, if you have an idea that can save you money, do it. By all means, save yourself some money, because it's worth it in the long run. Well, it's raining again, guys. So I'm gonna have to put you away again. We'll see if I can get these last couple wheelbarrows done, and then I can show you the finished product. Sorry, guys. Alrighty, guys, change of plans. We found some strays. We need to get them in a quarantine coop. Alrighty, friends. So there's been a change of plans. The garden beds are gonna have to wait. My husband and brother-in-law just brought home 2 really big roosters and a hen. And after some further examination, we believe that they were dumped. The hen is in some pretty bad shape. She's got wounds on her back and on her side, and she just does not look good. So I put the boys in
The duck hutch.
the previous duck hutch, so they're in a coop all of their own for right now. I'm going to build them something tomorrow a little bit better. And I've got the hen in a cat carrier right now because she's going to need those wounds tended to ASAP. I will post a video a little bit later on the 2 roosters and the hen, but just wanted to give you guys a reason why this video ended. So I'm going to end it right here, that way I can tend to her.
Excuse me. The 2 roosters that Daddy and Uncle Dustin found are very pretty.
They are very pretty. So like I said, I will show you guys a video later, but right now I really need to tend to this hen.
Because we don't want her dying on us.
She's not that bad, but
She looks sick.
she is pretty bad. So we are going to take care of her. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And remember to grow where you're planted.